rest before the playoffs?
You know, a lot of people answer that question, and if you played more than 8 years, yes, you need rest. If you're a young player, such as Freak, you don't need rest.
No, you may have players coming back from midseason injuries, but you need to get them back into the flow. But you got to get your playoff game face on. And you know who had the best game face playoff?
Alonzo Mourning?
No, this guy next to us. Show him your game face.
Alonzo had a good game face, too.
Stop it. You look at this guy's game. Look at this guy's game face. Show.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against the Pistons. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
So the New York starting five, J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. Alexis Akinsa is out there with Kenneth Faried, and it's Carter Williams in at the point.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Carter Williams after the basket by Seattle, and it's slammed in by Faried.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And so here is New York after the basket by Seattle. From 11 feet away, a shot by Anthony, no good. Cherry passes to Randall. To the inside. From the arc. Knicks with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Smith's shot is good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Carter Williams kicks to Faried. Cherry grabs the board. For Seattle, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Cherry. Tries again. Goes up again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the night.
Cherry.
Seattle on defense. It's a three-point game. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps... And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The shot by Carter Williams, nobody around. It's good from long range. Carter Williams has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Cherry passes to Randall. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Anthony drives in. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Cherry passes to Cherry. Another shot, and Anthony sends it back. They push it up 4-on-3. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Take a look at Red Hot, among the league leaders, 4th in scoring.
And this is a group of guys who have that uncanny knack to simply score and put points up while they find ways to get the rest of the team involved. Really the complete package.
And to me, that's what makes them so special. I mean, they don't have one way to punish you offensively. They've got several. You want your point guard to be the most versatile player on the squad, and these guys are.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. Red Hot's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Here's Fareed. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
The offensive rebound. Here's Cherry. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Big Daddy's got his second basket of the night.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Anthony against Randall. The 11-footer. Anthony can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Whoa. That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Ajinça with the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Carter Williams with the bucket. Seattle has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Randall. Puts up a 3. But they'll get another chance. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Carter Williams has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Cherry passes to Chandler. Oh! There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's blocked. Now it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will return possession. And Seattle making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. And then for New York, Porzingis comes in for Alexis Ajinça. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Carter Williams. And Joseph kicks to Fareed. Pass to Anthony. The kick out to Fareed. Clock at 2. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And they'll keep possession. Here's Cherry. And Fresh picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
T's checked in for Randall. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The first one falls. J.R. Smith hits them both. Here's Cherry. For 3. The shot is off. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defensive end. You know, as long as we keep that up, we're going to score enough points to, you know, possibly win basketball games. So I'm definitely not concerned from that aspect of it.
Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
So we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And New York, looking at who they've got. Corey Joseph is out there with Green. Then there's Kufis. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward position.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
The drive by Green. Passes it to Porzingis. He dishes it to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. And the wide open shot from Green. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Red Hot, he's checked in for Seattle. There's the dish to Long. Here's Cherry. They grab their own miss. Randall. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Knicks foul. Carmelo Anthony.
For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Joseph. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Joseph's got his first points in this one. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Cherry. Kufis with the block. Here's Green. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by Anthony.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Randall dishes to Chandler. Anthony against Randall. Passes it to Cherry. Shot clock at 5. Cherry can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the pass to Porzingis. That one's good from the corner. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Cherry passes to Cherry. Unloads from 9, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Knicks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Offensive rebound.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Seattle making a change here. Pekovic is checked in. Law, the pass to Cherry. Right block shot. Here's Randall. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Randall's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
T's checked in for Randall. And New York with a change here, too. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Green. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic, and Randall subbed in for T. Here's Porzingis, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Joseph, the pass to Porzingis. Wide open shot is on the money. Porzingis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Kufis with the block.
2 minutes.
Carter Williams with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. The 15-footer, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Joseph. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Randall. Here's Cherry, banked in off the glass. Red Hot's got 4 points in the quarter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Feeds it to Carmelo. New York moving the ball around. Here's Carter Williams. Off target from 3-point range. All alone. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead. 1:02 left in the second quarter. Now here's Anthony. He's guarded closely. Fires from the line. You know what? Seattle goes the other way with it. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
Cherry passes to Randall. 20 seconds left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Cherry. Shoots. The basket good off the assist from Long. Lots of room. And the shot is good. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Night just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
New York foul call. Costa Kufis.
For Seattle, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Carter Williams. No good. And the first half comes to...
You know, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter was a strong. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
It's been a nice game for Red Hot. He has 12 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a...
That's a beautiful jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. To the paint, it's deflected. Dishes to Randall. To the right side. Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Cherry.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas.
To tie, he lays it in. He's got 8.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Smith on the wing. That one wide left.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Here's Randall, and unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kicks to Carter Williams. He feeds it to Fareed. Pass to Smith. Takes a 3, and he gets the bucket. Smith's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Knicks.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
To the paint. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 1 and a basket from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. New York calls timeout.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Smith. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Carter Williams kicks to Anthony. Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 7. Fareed dishes to Smith. He kicks it to Ajinça. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Power down with both hands.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
The wide open look here for Anthony, and the Knicks good for 2. Seattle trails by 3. Here's the screen. Here's Cherry. Rebound by Smith.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season.
You know what, Kevin? The All-Star game isn't known as a display of great defense, but something or someone rubbed off on these guys since the break. They've been fantastic on defense lately. Been a stellar outing in this one for Smith. He has 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Chandler. Lee comes in for Big Daddy. T's checked in for Randall. And it's Burke in for Red Hot. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Big Daddy comes in for David Lee. Randall's checked in for T. And it's red hot in for Burke. Porzingis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for New York.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Up off the screen, and it's slammed in by Fareed.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
For Seattle, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Daniel Green, he's checked in for New York. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. And Joseph kicks to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Fires the three. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Seattle trails by 7. Inside. Randall no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And looking now at some numbers here for Randall. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's averaging 19 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
The Knicks leading by 7. Joseph, the pass to Smith. Here's Porzingis. Now Fareed. 8 points for him. The drive by Green. 6 on the shot clock. Smith wide open. He fires. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Cherry. Nailed from three-point land. Red Hot's got 23 points.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Now here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Over in the corner, Green. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. New York leading by 6. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. Anthony's checked in for New York. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. J.R. Smith and Melo filling out the perimeter. Porzingis is out there with Nogueira. And it's Joseph in at the point guard position. Here's Porzingis. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Anthony can't hit.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Joseph. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Long, finished off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And Nogueira wide open, he shoots. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 5. Seattle has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And the shot is good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, "I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys." Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Nogueira. And it's Carter Williams in for Joseph. Free throw good, Ajinça.
Alexis Ajinça. 2 shots.
And Ajinça drops them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this league.
And that one's good.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Smith kicks to Anthony. To the paint. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
And Ajinça drops them both.
Take a look at what Ajinça's done. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Shooting 1.
The Knicks with the lead. Carter Williams kicks to Anthony. It's stolen by Randall. 3-on-3 to take the lead. Rebound by Smith. Cherry can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Blocking foul. Tyson Chandler. That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
That gives them the lead. And that's now 18 points for Big Daddy.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Carter Williams. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Cherry. Buries it down low. And Seattle leads by 1.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
For three, Smith scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before. No way.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. New York moving the ball around. A 3-ball. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Big Daddy's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Cherry. Clock at 6. Randall passes to Cherry. And again, Seattle with the triple.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Fareed's checked in for Porzingis. Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. And here's Anthony from the arc. Cherry grabs the board. Big Daddy's got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Randall down low. Covered by Anthony. Randall no good. Knicks trail by 4. Down low. Off with the layup. Seattle has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Cherry. Deflects the pass. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Check out the game for Fresh. 8 rebounds and 5 assists. The success in the assist department is carried over to the free throw line.
Boy, has he been steady at the helm today.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, Tyson Chandler. At the
second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Fareed.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. The dish to Green. Fires the 3. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. And here is Carter Williams. It's the first, and that brings them within 5. So he gets them both. 11 seconds left in the game. Seattle calls timeout. They're up by 4. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
At the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Smith for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So a close game sees Seattle taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes. Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, certainly some great work by the team lately, and again tonight, no change.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this coach. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay from good Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti.